Okay, so for those of you who were here yesterday, we're going to continue making the background for our sketchbooks, which we will be using throughout the quarter for our grade. It'll be about half a grade. Remember that the bare minimum is that we use 3 materials on our collages. That is wallpaper. I use that here. Construction paper, use some of that right here, and something from a magazine, okay? And I have a few things, the guy on the skateboard, the trumpeter, and this mouse. You need all 3, that's the bare minimum. Also make sure that you write your name on the back, okay? That's so we can keep track of all of that. Let's see, I'm trying to write backwards. That's so when we put in our class, or our table folders, we can keep track of it until we finally get it on our sketchbooks sometime next week, okay? That's important. Some of you might be saying like, oh, I'm done, Mr. Hodge, I'm all good, but we have work for you to do today, collage work, okay? The expectation is that you work throughout the hour, okay? So here are your options. So your first option is that you could try to make more details and enrich and make your current work a little more detailed. So you could do that by adding maybe some construction paper design stuff, maybe like a border with some dotted lines that you cut out, something like this, right? Okay, yep, dot, dot, dot. You'd glue all these down. Just make it a little more festive, okay? You're going to be carrying this notebook around with you for a while, so maybe you could do something more to make it a little more fun. Or maybe you could make it stick out a little more by adding your name with some cutouts. So I'm writing Hodge here. I've already cut these out for you. So how about Hodge, something like that? You could do that. So just adding more detail is your first option. Or as a second option, you could make a whole other page, a whole other collage today. That way you could have a front and back on your sketchbook, right? So you could have this side, the back side covered, and your front side covered. Cool? So that's an option. That's option 2. And then option 3 is you can come up to the front table and grab one of these instruction sheets, which is like a step-by-step kind of project where you do a lot of cutting and gluing with whole construction sheet papers, and you make an artwork like this. This one's kind of the third option, okay? So you just pick up one of these sheets and you pick up some construction paper from up front. You follow these steps as you read them, and you'll end up with some sort of artwork. They'll all be different. This is what I came up with when I followed my steps. And you can see this at the front of the room with maybe another example that I make after I create this video. So 3 options today, but we're all collaging.